Hello everybody, this is Vlog16. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to vlog 16 of the hashtag 365 hour series. This vlog today is a bit different. I'm not going to be picking, I'm just going to be talking about this lock in particular and what it represents. So you can see this is a 50mm. A lot of the time if you see this blue thing on the bottom, the blue plastic on the bottom, you know it's a cheap, nasty lock. My reason for talking about this lock today is this was the first lock that I actually bought after I opened the acrylic lock. So I ordered a Master Lock 3 after I got this, within a day or two having to get this. So I got this from a local tool shop. Once I got my acrylic lock open, absolutely buzzing about the fact that I got it open, so I was excited to get this. And when I got it home, I absolutely struggled my arse off, could not get it open, to the point where it was real doom-heading, and I was thinking, back to square one again. Like I said before, I attempted lock picking a few years back and I couldn't get the acrylic padlocks open. I kind of lost interest because I couldn't do it. However, this time round I got the acrylic locks open pretty quick, so I quickly moved on to padlocks, and this was my first buy. And the reason I'm talking about it is, if you're a beginner, do not buy cheap locks. It's not going to benefit you. So this was my first lock, and if I hadn't have had the sense to buy another lock and try another lock, I could have just quit on the spot, thinking, I can't get these locks open. I can get the acrylic lock open, but I can't get these open. And I can imagine there's a lot of people that get to that point and then they'll buy a cheap lock, can't get into it, struggle their arse off with it for weeks or days or whatever, and then they give up. So I just tried to pick this lock open and I still can't get it open. I'll show you the key actually. It's got a real low pin in the middle. Well, it's not really low, but it's low enough, and a high one at the back. But I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think that it's just really, really mushy, and you can't feel any pins setting. Can't rake it. I can't open it. And this was my first ever lock. It's still in my shed. I just noticed it. I was just about to do some picking, and I just noticed it, and I thought, you know what, I might have to mention this one. But before I did mention it, I did try and pick it, and again I couldn't pick it. So my advice to beginners is buy a lock that's a branded lock, or more of a branded lock, a well-known lock that a lot of lock pickers use, like a Master Lock 3 or any Master Locks, Master Lock 1, 3, 5, and then from there you can progress to the 130s, 131s, 140s, 150s. The 140s and 150s have security pins, so they're excellent for practicing spools and counter rotation, but you won't get that off these cheap padlocks. If you remember, I think it was vlog number 4, this little bad boy appeared. I haven't attempted to try and pick it again, but I only got it open once, maybe twice, in about 17 attempts. But look at the key, very similar, in fact virtually almost identical. It's just that pin slightly higher, but we have a hole set pin there. As you see, there's not a lot in that, and both these locks I really struggled with. Maybe it's the bitting, maybe it's I can't get to the back pin, but I think it's more the fact that these are just really cheap locks. I think this one was about £3.50, £3 maybe, but obviously it's just a cheap laminated lock. But really, this was given as a gift. I had, like I said in my previous videos, I was gifted a 10 or 12 locks, and a lot of them were cheaper locks, but they were still good enough to practice a bit of picking, do a few shorts with. But if you want to progress and learn, then I wouldn't advise any cheap locks. By cheap I mean locks that are not like a well-known name. I mean, Marksman is a well-known name, but they're not well known for good locks. They're just well known for locks. My advice would be to go, depending on where you're based, where you live. If you live in America, I think you're probably best to go with Brinks. If you're over here in the UK, the most available is probably Master Lock, for ease of picking anyway. I think with picking, it's the same with anything. If you're a boxer, you only fight someone who's on your level, or you may possibly beat. You don't want to fight someone who's a lot better than you, because it'll knock your confidence and you won't want to pursue fighting or doing your sport. It's the same with lock picking. If you knock your confidence early or you hit a wall early, it can be enough to deter people and stop them from practicing the hobby. So my advice again is just get a better grade of lock, get a better make of lock. It will benefit you. You will learn more. You will learn faster. And I think if you want to progress and you want to get better in the sport, it's the right way to go. A lot of us learn the hard way and have to buy a few locks, cheap locks, to realise. But I just thought it was worth a mention because I hope that a lot of beginners watch my page. I think it was more for I am a beginner myself, so this is aimed at, a lot of the things I do is aimed at beginners. It's just basics, just what I've learned in the past 6 months and the experience I've gained, and I'm just trying to share that little bit of knowledge I've got. But that for sure is something that all beginners should take away. Don't buy cheap locks, buy better standard locks, better grade locks, and you will progress faster. That's it for today. I hope some of you can take something away from this video and maybe use it to your advantage. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. Thanks for watching. See you later.